Who gets hotter than hot and cold?
Yeah, don't adjust your eyes, fellas. Pharaohs. It's Hugin cough. Yes, I'm in a frog suit. No, you cannot pull this off. Let's get it down.
Okay, let's go.
To the park, green fleece on my back, Velcro under the chin. Yeah, I'm carrying the track. Right these slow, tail wagging to the snare. All the alphas looking mad, but I really do not care. See a Doberman flexing, trying to guard his little click. I just hop over a puddle, leave him looking mighty sick. You a basic brown mutt, I'm a neon amphibian, stepping in the dog club, changing the meridian. Your bark is kind of loud, but your bite is just a joke. I don't even got a growl, I just hit him with the croak.
That's my voice of life.
Hop, make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, I said it, the fattest got to hear me, God. Leave your boys, cause at least got them living life. Yeah, walk past the water bowl, give a little wink. Got a poodle and a bug, both offering a drink. Your boyfriends are sniffing each other's jump out of tree trunk. These bitches want a prince, well I'm the green prince of funk. Got a Frenchie on my left, got a husky on my right. I'm looking so fly, I'm looking out of sight. I'm a cold-blooded killer in a warm-blooded body, rolling through the dog park, turning it into a party. Y'all are chasing tennis balls, I'm chasing finer things like a reservation for two, fit for a frog king. Pop, make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', and I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the fattest 15 in me, y'all. Leave the horns over, police got a million yards. I wanna mention Marcus, cause he's on this track. I'm flying, I'm floating like Shaq. I know for a fact I'm not on Epstein's list. I got my own fill with the bitches I kiss. I ain't got ticks, my DJ's beat matching. I ain't got fleas, that's my DJ that's scratching. I got mojo, I got swagger, I strut. Right past you, dog, you just a silly mutt. Bitches be thirsty, I'm a man's nightmare. The Dow was at 50, so I don't care.
I don't remember signing on to this. I was once inside Hugin until Dad gave him his heart.
Make way for Hugin. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm proving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, sudden, the fight us to the limit line. Need the boy to the least, let him live in line. Yeah. Shout out to Dad in the Pharaoh chat. Ernie, Birdie, Mitty, Claudia, Tip, Darlene. Wish I could fit everyone into this song. Yeah, Amra, Tish, Toms, Steven, Satan, damn it, Kevin, you wrong. Ladies, you don't gotta get all bent. Cougar's more fresh than 50 Cent. You might not think he's cool, you might not think he's nifty, but Hugin don't count. Cause John Jones at 50, we out.
He said it, we out.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the RO7 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track. Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My two children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Amen, Lord. Amen, Lord. Can you kids hear me okay? Not the cute. We missed you too. How you doing, honey? I miss all of you kids all the time daily. I think about each and every one of you. And I say, Hugin, please bless Darlene as she's out there saving fucking lives and shit. Hugin, bless kittens in crime and MIDI. We need to hook up Melissa with 50 cents. Or do we need to give her 50 cents? Either way, I'm on board. Boogity boogity. I'm nice and crispy. Volume is great. This is excellent. Can you hear my vocal fry? Can you hear my vocal fry? I'm sorry if I do old Jewish mom voice throughout the night. It is because I've been watching a lot of too much tuna. George St. Giglin and Gil Faison's live stage show. I rewatched it, hosted by Willie Geis of Morning Joe Fame and Glory. Honestly, one of the best stage performances I've ever seen. When they talk about tuna sandwiches at the Y, and when they ask every female audience member where they live, what their address is, and what their home looks like, it makes me laugh a lot. So that's what I've been doing. Also, working my butt off. How are you guys doing? I do have an announcement to make. A couple of announcements, actually. We'll get to those. We'll get to those. Because I have some rants I'd like to go on. I'd like to go on a rant or two, if you don't mind. I've got some things I'd like to say. They're not bad rants. No one's in trouble, except the government. Also, found out there's a secret society of Republican gay elites that came to kill Lindsey Graham. How do we donate? That's all I'd like to say. With that said, prayers. Very important. That's why we're going to do them again. We're going to do them again. I feel like a lot of people need double prayers tonight. Understandable. I think the moon is still in haterade. I've learned about social charts. Not charts. Charts. Kind of like the Bristol stool chart, which really upset that one person on the internet who we're not going to name. I found out that Nachado's charts, she has a name for them. I think it's like a manifestation thing. I don't know. I don't deal in those witchery tundries or whatever. And that's not a word. I made it up. But the point is, there's these charts she makes. Puts them on whiteboards, and it's who she hates. They have a name. It's social something charts. I don't know. Someone encouraged me, which is bad. Don't do that, to make one. I really just think it's a list of people that have slighted you or done you wrong. Normally, I'd say that's childish and insane. So I'll go ahead and say that. That's childish and insane. Horizon social charts or shares or whatever. Yes. Yes, that thing. But Roseanne did that in season 3 of her show. It was a list of people she's going to fire, and then she showed it to them. And she said, next season, when you're all fucking under me and I get to make the decisions, you're all fired. And here's my list. And I thought, wow, that was badass, because she did go and fire all those people, and they did do her wrong. So I have to keep that same energy. And with that said, I think I'm figuring out this social charting thing. And I think we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to figure it out over time. Horizon social chart. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I do know that the type of content that will be on it. Yeah, I know she's absolutely batshit insane. Don't meet your heroes, but let me tell you something. Still love her. Hello, please pass the pepper. Here's your pepper. Now you give me the fucking salt. Because I'm feeling salty. Duty Ron. Listen. I've socially charted everyone in here. I've ranked you all. We will go through the rankings. I've decided to do this with my children one day too. My friend Michael has a joke about doing this, but I'm thinking of actually doing it. Maybe he'll come in and consult. Maybe we need a consultant for my social horizon chart to tell me if I'm doing bad or good. Maybe one of you kids could consult. I don't give a fuck. You clearly don't need to be a professional anything to do this if Nachado's doing it. Right? It must be easy if that stupid bitch can do it. So we'll do that. We'll make a chart. Okay. Top of it, people I hate, the moon. Very top. Put it at the top. Guess what, moon? Guess where you're going? The fucking top. Because I hate you. Okay? Because I hate it. Darlene should consult. I agree. It will get out of control. Everyone's getting ranked. Everyone. Now, what the rankings are for, are they hate rankings? Are they love rankings? I don't know. That will come in time. Okay? That'll happen in due time. Everybody be patient. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. I have so many things to bitch about. I had to make a list. I had so many complaints to go over with you guys. I was like, I need to list this and I need to handwrite it like the 90s so that I can draw little skulls and angry little demons on it. Okay? Fuck the moon. You listen to me. I mean every moment of it. I mean everything I said. Oblivious Benson. Also, by the way, only going to be taking PayPal for any channel donations other than super chats from now on, because your dad did something very stupid. Let's have a story time, shall we? Let's talk about the stupid thing dad did. So dad got this thing called a Venmo debit card. Why? That way you're not always having to pay transfer fees. You know what I mean? Like constantly transfer feeing pisses me off. So it said if you get this debit card, it goes directly to your fucking venue or your Venmo, sorry. And it's fantastic. And it's going to change your life and make everything better. And I said, sure. Cool. Thank you. I'm looking at my notes. I said, that sounds like a nifty idea, Venmo. Let's do that. So they send me the card, right? Barely use the card. All right. Barely use it. Don't really use it at all, to be honest. Maybe 3 or 4 times a month. Yes, it's Bob on fire. So then, as he should be, and it's because he's hot boxing here. You need to see Bob in his full glory. Hold on. There we go. So I get this Venmo. No yearly fee either. It's fantastic. I get it. I used it a few times, not that much. Very rarely. And then one night, I can't find my regular debit card, which is always in the same spot. But I'm like, it's in my jeans. And I have multiple pairs of jeans that are crammed in the laundry. And I'm lazy. And I said, tonight, I'll be using my Venmo card. So I take it to the comedy club. I don't drink. I wasn't fucking shit hammered and lost it. No. Dad didn't even partake in legal marijuana. Nothing. All right. I had an iced coffee. I did my set and I got the fuck out of there. I stopped at a gas station on the way home. And I pulled out my Venmo debit card and their machine was broken. You couldn't just put the scanner over it. You have to stick the card in. You got to shove it in there. Glenn Levitt? Ooh. So I did that. And it wouldn't work. He kept going, you stick it in there, you cram it in there. This is how you have to hold it. It was one of those things. So I let him maneuver it. I punched in my code. He hands me the bag. I leave. Then I realize halfway home, oh my God, I forgot toilet paper. I need to get toilet paper. So I stop again at a second place. Where's my debit card? It's gone. I can't find it. I must presume it was at the former place. I go to the former place. I ask the guy, I'm like, where is it? Did I leave it here? No, you didn't. Well, this is the only other place I went. Oh, well, you fucking didn't. So I check everywhere. I can't find it. So I assume that I must have stuck it up my ass and forgotten. Must have shoved it right up my asshole. I don't know where it is. And you can just lock your card. That's all you have to do. You just lock it. And you're good. You just hit a button and it's fine. So before bed, I do that. I go, we'll find it in the morning. I wake up. Yeah, you can lock it, but then you have to put in a code. I didn't put it in the code. I wake up, everything's fine. So I presume I must still have it because somebody would have drained my account by now, right? Fair enough. A couple of days go by. No one's taken anything. I'm like, it must still be here. I leave it unlocked like an idiot. Guys, they took the family farm. Okay. They took the family farm. I had to shut my Venmo down. It is deactivated while this is investigated. Last month, an ex from a long time ago tried to get in there to be a little prick because he's on drugs and he tried to do it to a lot of friends. But my God, they took the family farm. So with that said, we're not doing Venmo anymore. Okay. Till we get this figured out. So that's it. That's it. It's very unfortunate because speaking of Roseanne, let me show you something. Had a background, man. Jesus Christ. Yo, thank you so much. Player, as in hoops. I shoot hoops. Thank you very much. Please pass the pepper. Here, you can have all the pepper. Dude, and isn't that it? That's another thing. I have to mail them a picture of my ID, and they have to mail me something that I then have to put in a code now to prove that I am whoever I say I am. And I'm like, I'm not the one. Why are we doing this? Integrity? Yeah, they took it all, dude. And the thing is, it's connected to my bank account, which is so cool of them because they took that too. They just took it all. They took it all. Now my bank's pretty cool. And they're like, listen. We're only going to take 48 hours. Give us a moment. We could reverse some of it, but you're going to have to lock your card, go get a whole new debit card. I was like, fuck. But at least they said 48 hours. Venmo's like, fuck you. It's very impossible to speak to a person. It's all automated, and it got me angry at AI. And since my ex, who is now gay and married to another guy who has the same name as him, who also happened to be one of my bosses who took me to Hawaii because I love him to death, and he's my best friend since I was a child, Sean, since he worked on Watson to help invent AI, I wanted to take it out on him, but we ended up having a fantastic discussion where he was explaining AI data center shit to me and about what we can do to help. And I said, Sean, gay Sean, big gay Sean, I talk about you all the time on the fucking internet, on my show. So, like, why don't you and your big, beautiful gay ass come on the show? Everyone can meet my dad's first boyfriend ever, who also took dad and dad's boyfriend to Hawaii with his new husband, the Seans. Love them to death. So, and what's funny is I call him Big A. He's tall, but he's skinny as fuck. He looks like Toby Mac from DC Talk. That's what he looks like. You also had an experience with the AI scumbags? Yeah, it's a robot most of the time. So I'm talking to him about it, and he told me an idea he had. I need a Venmo gay Sean. I always get the Indian guy who I can't tell what his name is. That's just wrong. I'm from the Bronx. I don't know accents. You know, I have another buddy from the Bronx who's accent blind, Josh, and he's like, where are you from? Canada? And it's like, Texas. He tells people that. It's fucking hilarious. We'll get Big Gay Sean on here. He'll tell you. He was telling me how the whole cooling center. Okay, we'll just start rant number one. So Sean's job was to feed the first AI ever, which was Watson, the same one that went on Jeopardy and beat Ken Jennings a whole bunch, right? So that was his job, to feed it, okay, to feed it information and to help code and invent new technologies for how to sustain it and how to keep it from, I don't know, fucking us over, going sentient, getting shit wrong. And he anticipated all these problems with it, and so did everyone else. And now there's all these problems with it that everyone anticipated. I know a big gay Nick who does hospitality for ZZ Top when they tour here. Dude, ZZ Top is so... That's him, right? They're so fucking cool. And I love that you have a big gay Nick. I have a tiny gay Nick. He's chilly, and we call him Seabass. He once took his pants off and tried to pee after a World Cup many years ago. and then discovered he was standing in the yard of a middle school and almost got arrested, but the cops let him go because he was crying over the World Cup. It was nuts. Anyway, it was night. There were no kids there. But the point is, big gay Nick, little dick. Oh my God, tombstones. God bless you. So Big Gay Sean tells me that one of the things that perturbs him the most about data centers, and I'm going to have to summarize this and keep it very vague, because honestly, a lot of the stuff he was explaining was way beyond my availability to understand. Hello, JG Cruz. How is Colt Baby? So, and true science fiction. Yeah, people are arguing now, is it Brave New World or are we in 1984? It's all sorts, it's everything. But here's the thing. He tells me that the big fuck, the big stupidity of this data center situation and how they're destroying everything is that destroying our water, right? That's the main thing. Draining towns of money and making people sick. All of these things, there's actually a solution for. And all of these contracts to use up all the water supply and to poison the land, it's all for a point, right? And that's to sustain the data center, to keep it going. Why? Because electricity, it needs electricity. So Sean immediately years ago was like, solar panels, solar. Why? Because it allows for so many possibilities to be solved. One of them is the water system, because you can create your own reclamation facility and reuse the same water. And all of that can be fueled by solar energy. And the backup would be regular energy. And he said that he's been doing tests and he bought solar panels and he set up his own mini one in his house, and he was able to self-sustain and cool it and have extra energy left over. And that on a larger scale, they could all be doing this. In fact, they initially were supposed to. That was the plan. But instead of doing that, they found that they can actually make more money by poisoning our water and using our water, and then make it bigger and basically reprioritize that money towards other things. So they opted out of it, like not to. And here's the thing. But that's the thing, Budman's wife, Darlene. You know how an AC unit recycles the water in it? That's literally all you're doing, but on a large scale. It's absolutely true. Please pass the pepper. Basically, think about it this way and explain this to your son. An AC unit, right? What's it doing? It's recycling the same water within it. It's reusing the same water, but it's still dripping out over time, right? It's self-draining and stuff like that. Think about a data center as being able to do that, but instead of being plugged into the wall, it's got solar panels on it. And not only does it not have to take in more water, right? But it doesn't have to be plugged in anywhere. It literally can live and self-sustain off of solar energy. And then if for some reason this solar energy goes down or the panels fuck up, right? Then it can then use backup electricity, which would be the main component, our electricity. Exactly equal parts. So the condensation is why? Because it's hot and it's trying to cool the air. So imagine if that condensated water dripped down into a pan, and then you took that water, filtered it, and reused it over and over and over again. So that is all they need to do. And they can do that both legally, and they have a plan for it. But for some reason, they just don't. What is that reason? Because then they would have to build this self-sustaining technology that they've planned for, that they know will work on a large scale. And that would take a little longer and maybe cost a little up front, but they would make that money back. Yeah, a dehumidifier with a filtration cycle system built into the cooling system. Exactly. And you know what already does that actually? A portable AC, the kind that you roll. They profit off of not having it. Exactly, JG Cruz. And also think about it this way. You know how hospitals will upcharge blankets? Like or pharmaceutical companies will charge the fuck out of you for medication that cost them 10 cents to make. They'll charge you $1,000. They're allowed to do that to the government. They're allowed to actually charge the government a fuckload of money if the government doesn't give them what they promised them. So they bank on these small governments that already don't have what they're asking for, or it would be a tight squeeze. And they're basically short selling the government. It's pure greed. It's quantity over quality. And it's disturbing, but he has a plan. And what he would like to do is present that plan on a large scale and talk about it more and put the word out there for people who don't know that there is a solution. There's been a solution. They invented the solution to the problem they also invented. And that maybe these small governments and these local towns need to know there is a counter plan. There is a way to meet in the middle. There's a way to still have a data center without destroying everything. Yeah, you might physically destroy an area to put the building, but you don't have to destroy everything around it and a town's water for it to function. And then you guys can still get money from the data center. So the local town can profit, people can get jobs, and everything won't get destroyed. And this is possible. But it's kind of one of those things where you kind of got to know to ask for it. Yeah, you think you won't until you're in a town drinking the water, and then they tell you everything you're drinking is refurbished pee. And that's when you're like, oh, that's why in Big Spring, Texas, I felt like I was on Four Loko. It is. It's exactly like that. Okay, I'm not even going to ask. I don't even know. Also, JG, did I see something about Colt Baby is sick? Poor baby. Can we do anything? Let's do a prayer. We're going to start the prayer over. This is for Colt Baby. We need Colt Baby to get better. Yeah, fracking in West Texas is using up all the water. Exactly. And in Corpus Christi, they're almost entirely out of water, and the data center hasn't opened yet. Like, that's insane.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for all your blessings. You said in all things give thanks. So we want to thank you tonight for these mighty machines that you brought before us. Thank you for the Dodges and the Toyotas. Thank you for the Fords. And most of all, we thank you for Roush and Yates partnering to give us the power that we see before us tonight. Thank you for GM Performance Technology and the R07 engines. Thank you for Sunoco Racing Fuel and Goodyear tires that bring performance and power to the track.
Oh, no. Time for an announcement, you guys. Also, Hugin, same with his ear. He has to go back to the vet again. His ear has been bothering him. We've cleaned it. We've checked it. And then last night there was a tiny bit of blood. I do think, though, he had a little pimple, like an owie in there. But also it's just generally irritating him. And his ear felt a little warm. So we gave him some medications. And he's going to be going back to the vet just to get it checked out. But he's been very fussy lately, poor baby. His allergies are getting better, but now his ear hurts. And I know 2 friends right now with ear infections. What's going on with that? And now Colt Baby, dude? Oh, no. What has happened? Oh, no, they're not lying. It's not even fully built. They pre-promised all the water. It's a whole thing. It's all over NPR. It's fucked up. And so they're setting up this cooling system first. And somehow they've had a situation where I guess they're testing it or something, and all this water has been given to them to use, and the community's like, hey, you can't do that. Like, now we don't have water. The water price for the local residents is shooting up. Also, Quiet Cruise of Verbalist, I miss you too. And your face. How are you doing? Yeah, the lettuce diarrhea is so bad. Dude, I think the lady who's running for governor might have gotten it. I told you guys, Taco Bell is self-harm. It's delicious, but it's self-harm. It really is. You're hurting yourself when you eat it. I've been hospital sick. When I was 8 years old, I got so sick from Taco Bell that I was in the hospital for 2 nights. They had to dunk me in an ice bath, Joe Rogan style. Okay. I had 105-degree temperature. It was 106, but only briefly. They dunked me in there immediately. It was so fucking bad. I was vomiting out my ass, and all they could say was gastroenteritis. I eat there all the time to this day. It's so good. But it will give you diarrhea and maybe kill you. Is it worth it? I don't know, kind of. Hello, Mia. Nice to see you. How are you doing, Mia? Mia Bido, how is he? How is he? Is he feeling better? We worship our sun god kings, our red-headed kings. Our kick-ass government is signing EO removing taxpayer subsidy for data centers in Nebraska. Too bad that doesn't extend to water usage. It's insane. And now they're putting lithium in the fucking water here because of Elon. Piece of shit. It is true. May as well be from Taco Bell ass lettuce. You know what? Forgiven. Never grounded. Never grounded because you've been to too many states. I can't ground you. I'm still fascinated. Just call ahead and I will make anyone the best carne asada tacos you have ever fucking had. Asada or guisada. Either way, I'm on board and thank you. Hi, Mia. This is Just a Crazy Jen. Did you? Yes, I was a child and I still remember. I was watching the show Soap. I just watched Kids in the Hall. And then this Comedy Central presents Dennis Leary special with Janine Garofalo. And I just started vomiting and shitting myself. And then Soap came on, the comedy show. And I remember I was quoting Soap to my aunt in the back of a car, just sweating and crying. And they had to pull over a shitload so that I could puke. Cold baby sinus is draining in her eye, and she's so sad and gunky. Of course, this happens over the weekend. The doctor's closed. Oh, no. Ugh. And it's the ear, nose, throat thing. It's all connected. Poor baby. Poor baby. We will pray for a cold baby over here with Hugin. Yeah, Dennis Leary. I'm an asshole. In the water. He's dumping lithium in the water in Texas. He's a piece of shit. Yes, it is. The background is Bob. Hello, C. Smith. And hello to the host, says C. Smith. The background is Bob. Bob vibes. Bob vibes, yeah, they're tiny little tubes to drain. And you can't just go with a baby. You cannot do a neti pot. You can't. Dude, he's so weird. How many kids does he have? Who's winning between him and Nick Cannon and Eddie Murphy? I just need to know. So many kids. It's Duger level at this point. Hi, guys. I'm out with my son, but I want to say hello. Hello, Laura. And hello to your son. Hello to your son. We miss you. How are you doing? Probably saving Hugins. Laura's probably out saving Hugins. She's so tiny. It's so cute. Nick Cannon by a long shot, you think? How many does Elon have? Doesn't he have a lot? He has enough for a school. He made a school for them. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, back to the prayer.
Lord, I want to thank you for my smoking hot wife tonight, Lisa. My 2 children, Eli and Emma, or as we like to call them, the little E's. Lord, I pray you bless the drivers and use them tonight. May they put on a performance worthy of this great track. In Jesus' name, boogity, 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 amen.
Okay. Oops. I clicked on something. All right, listen. Before we get started on some of the things I'm going to show you today, I do have a few more rants. One of them, there's been a password breach. I think it's Google and a couple of other apps. It's not anything to freak the fuck out over, but also Damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. What? What the hell, Dana? Damn it. Damn it, Dana. Get me my bowling ball. Dude, I think of damn it, Dana all the time. I don't even know you, but I think about you. I will literally... The other day, I dropped a knife and it landed right by my foot. It could have took me out. It could have took out a toe or two. And I said, damn it, Dana, when I was dropping it. When I run out of gas, I go, damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. Oh. Fed Smoker is all up my ass, dude. Fed Smoker. Dude. Tina and Tom broke up. I'm not going to say I saw that one coming, but damn. Let me tell you something. The comedy drama is hot. Okay, there's a lot going on. All right? And if you only knew the half of it, Jesus Christ. Damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. I need you to go get me my boat paddle. I'm about to whoop this fella's ass. He's on the property. Is it gone? Christina and Tom Segura of YMH Glory. Dylan said they both cheated with Tanner. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I see Tanner all the time with his dog, and he's so adorable. He's such a tiny, and I can't believe he gets drunk with Charo. He's just, he doesn't even look 21. Oh, dude, let me tell you something. I opened for, and let me tell you something. I don't want to go through all that again. But I don't, you know, a lot of people say that, but I don't know. I think a lot of people got it wrong about, let's just say the comics know. I'm not going to pick a side, but if I had to, it wouldn't be who you think. Yeah, they both cheated with Theo. Yeah, but that was on the show, Derek, and that was a bit. He was very much not when it was really happening behind the scenes. I don't want to listen. They do. That is true, Derek. Let's just say that yeah, I don't, let's just say he's so nice and the nicest person I've ever met, and she is a person. Let's just say that. Let's just say that. We'll say that much. Hey, I wish them the best on their future endeavors. Donald Peterson. I mean, let's just say he is a very pleasant person to be around. And she is a person. We'll just say that. But also, an inside look at All Wrapped Up, the dangers of 90s hip hop. And I'm going to go on a few more rants and show you some cool stuff. All right? Here we go. Yeah, Mitty's like, ha ha ha. She's a person. And, you know, people are people. What? They are podcast hosts that could easily end my career, and one tried, and the other is a very nice person. We'll just say that.
My name is Eric Holmberg, and I'll be your host for All Wrapped Up, an inside look at the rap and dance music scene. If you don't already know, this presentation is a follow-up to our 5-part video series, Hell's Bells, The Dangers of Rock and Roll. Well, some people like to point to megastar MC Hammer. They cite his video, Pray, which was featured on at least one national Christian television broadcast. How would a holy God view Hammer's concert version of Pump It Up? where the members of his posse put their hands down their pants and simulate getting an erection, while Hammer raps, "We got to pump it up." All four of the Ghetto Boys individually thank God on their first album. And Bushwick
Also, love the reference. He's about to reference Bushwick Bill, but also who was a friend of Dylan's, which was fascinating to find out. But also, like, I want to go by the Ghetto Boys. I want to go by that, but I'm one woman and I'm not 4 boys, and that sucks.
Bill goes so far as crediting the Lord for making possible their lyrical celebration of hate, violence, and sexual perversion. All the girls in The Bitches and Hoes with Attitude variously...
Oh, things aren't serious. We're just talking about hammer time and living in a hoe house. Which, by the way, best album cover ever. Ever.
Thank the Lord, God, and the ever-popular Almighty God for their stabs at sonic prostitution. Steady B is also thankful to God for the talent that helped him write and perform the obscene Wrong Hole.
You know, I have so much to say about the spelling and about this guy's understanding of hip-hop at the time. But it's impossible to even touch because of all the sonic prostitution going on in this chat right now. I don't know what the fuck that means, to be honest. I don't know what sonic prostitution means. But I think it's when you fuck a hedgehog, and I'm not into that. I bet you are, Toombs. Ooh, she got you. Oh. So that's one. And I'd like to shout out Found Footage West for giving us this.
Hi, I'm Chris Bates.
Beautiful set of videos that you see here today. There is an oldie but goodie in there. But just in case you haven't done your vocal aerobic workouts for today, we're going to learn. Is it the same as Ecuadorian throat singing or Mongolian throat singing? No, it's different. Do you have to have a tracksuit on when you're doing it? Preferably, but you don't have to. And the answer is dreaming. You just have to dream and you can be Sonic the Prostitute. Exactly. Hedgehoggery, as I call it. I miss them too. Me. Damn it, Dana. Damn it, Dana. Can you go in the back there and get me my gun? We got another fucking coyote out there on the lawn trying to get to the family dog. Smash the like button. Smash the dislike button so I can know who my haters are. And whatever you do, I need you to remember, if you don't do your vocal workouts, you're going to end up sounding just like me, John Laurinaitis.
Hi, I'm Chris Beatty.
And I'm Carol.
We're the...
Please, ladies, try not to come. Look at this guy. I'm so sorry. Look at it. What the fuck? Where did you get a... What cult do you lead? Where did you get that suit? Why is there a grand piano behind you as you wear hot pink?
Chris Beatty.
And I'm Carol.
We're the vocal coaches from the Vocal Fitness Center at Star.
I don't, but I'll start immediately. He's 6'10". He wins all the dunk contests.
Song. This is the Vocal Coach aerobics video. Choir and group members.
Or maybe you're a pastor or a teacher who wants...
How many women has he killed? Put your answer in the comments. Put your answer in the comments. Damn it, Dana, I need to know how many people you think this man has in his basement, please.
More strength. Or a cheerleader who needs more stamina and projection power.
Christian artists and soloists of all styles from...
Holy shit. She looks crazy. Holy shit.
Traditional to rock, it's for all of us. Everyone together?
And that's the shirt.
Good.
All of these people have piss bottles in their apartment. We're going back to this moment.
All styles, from traditional to rock. It's for all of us.
Look, this is the face you make. This is the face you make when you open Twitter and you start to read all the Karen Reed shit. This is the face that I make every time I read a tweet praising Nachado, praising the Turtle Man, praising the fucking Craig Jen, all the fucking Haley, all of them. This is the face I make. I say they're a person. They're a person, and then I make this face. When people are like, "Can you believe the corruption in Massachusetts?" I make this face. When people are like, "He doesn't deserve to go to jail," I make this face. Hell, when people say she doesn't deserve to go to jail, I make this face. This is the face I make when I feel like everyone needs to go to jail. This is the face.
It's for all of us.
This is the face I make when people go, maybe Colin was the big mastermind.
Traditional to rock. It's for...
I do this. I go, oh, yeah, maybe. Yeah, he's smart enough. When they go, he wasn't hit by a car, I go, okay. But also, when people are like, when people are like, you know who's nice and fun to listen to, and then name anyone, and then I make this face. I go, okay. No, that's how. Yeah. Sounds fun. How many more years? How many more years are we gonna do that? When people go, sure. But when people go, did you know Proctor is a bad guy? I make this face. I go, oh. I say, big ups, Bomba Clot. I immediately become Chet Hanks. I go, damn it, Dana. God damn it.
All of us. Everyone together? Good. We are we.
By the way, you might be saying, why are you showing me this? Because this will be on a test. I'm going to show this to Aunt Deb and make him test his whole class. I need you to get on board with this and learn all of this. The knights who say me. Absolutely. Mimi, mommy, moomy, mommy. This isn't weird at all. Hello, Sister Wendy. Listen, the rain is raining. It's doing exactly what I expected it to do. It is falling down on us and we are getting wet. Not just because of what he's wearing. Yeah, white boy, get a little move. Hey, white boy. I go to that church. This is the Church of Latter-day Taints. The Church of Saturday Taints. This is the church you go to when you've been churching and you just need a new vibe. You go, you know what? I think I'm going to go to gay church. This guy, this is Fed Smoker before he became the one we know today. This show Colt Baby this and say, this is Miss Rachel. This is Miss Rachel. She looks different now. She's changed. No, you'll get it. Me, mommy, me, mommy, me, mommy, me. This man is a walking AI data center. Thank you. Thank you. He's wearing a London Olympics sweater. Okay. Where does a night guard go? Does that go in your mouth or pussy? You know what? I'm sorry I said that. Don't answer the question. I will delete this. There's a famous politician in my neighborhood that made the temple on the hill with the gold Gabriel on top. Gold is worth a lot. You should take it. You should take it. Well, it must be a Jewish cult then. Shalom. Taint.
Me, mommy, 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 mommy.
What the fuck? I got muted? I muted myself? I was just trying to say, this is what I say every time I see that someone's going to jail in the camera. I'm so sorry. I go, that's what I do. Oh no, this person went to jail. I go, you know what? It's fine. They weren't that funny. It's just me being an asshole. It's literally just me being an asshole. Like, for example, up here, not really an asshole, but I was letting you know, I cannot believe your dentist looks down there. And then I said, wait a minute. This confirms it's the mouth. That's where a dental guard goes. Or whatever that thing is. Night guard. Entertainment. Copyright. Who? Me? You know what? You sound really fucking pissed, and I don't blame you because I'm really fucking pissed. This is absolutely wrong, and all these people should be put to death. I'm presuming they have been. You know what? We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that right
all
here.
of us.
This is gonna be great. Good idea. Genius.
Everyone together? Good. T-I-E-I-E. Nia-nia-ni. Nia-nia-ni. We are, we are, we. We are, we are, we.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, he's Marshall Mathers. Go back. Oh my God, there's summoning the devil so You were right. You were right. The vibrato is so good. Oh no, scared with a K. PMSL.
Keep the arms moving.
Oh my God.
If the clothing you are wearing is too tight to allow good breathing, try and wear something.
Wait a minute. Is this the Skinnamarink Dinky Dink dude? Is this the dude from the Elephant Show? Go back. Is it? Is it?
Good. Hee-ah-ee-ah-ee. Nee-ah-nee-ah-nee. Nee-ah-nee-ah-nee. Wee-ah-wee-ah-wee. Wee-ah-wee-ah-wee.
Dude, I'm going to do that 100 times this week. So get fucking ready, okay? Well, I'm not going to put you guys through this anymore. But I am going to... Listen, just hear me out. What if... Hold on. Oh my God. It's a little bit of rap beat coming at me with a tape tweet. You know what? Okay. Nope, we're moving on. I'm getting too into this. I don't like it. I'm getting too into this and I don't like it. We're moving on. It's Hair Again, Volume 1. Okay? If you wanted to learn how to style a wig, boy, are you about to learn.
Hello, my name's Donna Barrett Gilbert, and I've been working in the motion picture industry as a hairstylist for the last 25 years. My last feature film is Star Trek V. My job and main objective is to take the fear out of wigs, showing you how you can take any wig and design it to suit your needs. I believe that God has given everybody a bright light to shine for Him. And sometimes when you have a hair problem...
Listen to me. I know that you guys have a lot of fears. Am I going to make it to tomorrow? How am I going to pay my bills? Will we survive the war in Iran? But I'll tell you what, my biggest fear personally is wigs. They're terrifying. They scare me. When I see a wig, I go, oh no, and I start crying. Okay? But don't worry about it, because Hair Again Wig Styling is here to help. With pornographic voices that will teach you how to, I'm not afraid, how to not be afraid. Grounded. Fucking grounded. Thank you. Chef's Kiss. We have a shirt that says that. Sure. I mean, it's not, but we'll pretend. Merkin's a pussy wig. Also afraid of them, but for different reasons. Maybe she'll teach you how to style those later. We'll get there.
Barrett Gilbert, and I've been working in the motion picture industry as a hairstylist for the last 25 years. My last feature film is Star Trek V. My job and main objective is to take the fear out of wigs, showing you how you can take any wig and design it to suit your needs. I believe that God has given everybody a bright light to shine for Him. And sometimes when you have a hair problem, that light can get just a little dim. Let's look at this synthetic right out of the box.
What do you mean by right out of the box?
Never been touched. It's brand new.
Oh.
I call this dancing with the fingers. Again, dancing with those fingers. Now see the movement? Look how alive it looks.
Oh, that looks great. Is that just from backcombing and dancing with the fingers?
Dancing those fingers. Communicate while you're designing. Talk about your lifestyle. Always try to have earrings on, or at least show your ear. Earrings take away from the hair. Your eye goes to the earring. Here's a visor. It's great for keeping a wig on and also looks natural. Got your headband on? Do what you normally do. Put that headband on, pull that hair down, make it look loose, messy. Wow, look at all this hair.
Looks like a rock star.
That looks pretty good, just like that. Wild. Maybe someone needs to make a color change. Black, blonde, red, brunette. A sexy fantasy, a new vision. I know there's a wild hair in all of us. Let's go to the pool.
The pool?
Don't be afraid of a wig. It's user-friendly, I promise. Touch it, play with it, feel it. Do whatever you feel like doing. Don't let your hair stop you. Have you forgiven yourself for having an attitude about wigs? Move forward. Change your state of mind. You've got things to do. Bathe in the light. It's your light.
Feel great about yourself and have hair again.
Hello, and welcome to Toning with Tots. Get your tots and let's tone. Now you should be ready to begin some.
Listen, Hugo needs to go outside. Okay. Don't ask, don't tell. All right. Also, don't ask, don't tell. Also, thank you. That is the nicest compliment I've ever gotten on this channel. I appreciate that. And yes, you're right, babies. It's baby time. I was saving this for now. It's Colt baby time. We've figured out how to fix the ear infection. Here it is. He is not allowed to come and go as he pleases without us assisted because there is a violent pit bull in the neighborhood that has already attacked my neighbor multiple times. And so he can't do that. But good idea, but also we're renting. So terrible idea, you're grounded. All right? You can have your fur brother in a minute. I will grab him, scoop him up, and show him to you at the end. If you stay till the end, you can see your fur brother. For now, we're going to learn how to toss Colt baby in the air. Okay? For exercise. Hello, Stephen.
Hello, and welcome to Toning with Tots. Get your tots and let's tone. Now you should be ready to begin some floor work. Your baby may not stay with you during these stretches, but that's okay. Up and down. 4 more. 4.
Also, that baby's face is hilarious. Also, hello, Steven. I'm picturing Mia now picking up Steven and tossing him into the air. What about you?
Toning with Tots. Get your tots and let's tone. Now you should be ready to begin some floor work. Your baby may not stay with you during these stretches, but that's okay. Up and down. 4 more. 4, 3, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now add a crunch. Crunch it. 4 more. Take it. 4, 3, 2, and take the baby up. And 4, 3, 2. Give me a little pulse at the top. Pulse. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bring them down. And one more time and lift them up and down. 2, 3, 2, 1. And add a crunch. Crunch it up and down. 2, 7, 6, 5. Take it up and down. 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and drop it. Up and down. Up and hold it here. And come down. Take their arms up together and clap their hands together and say, yes, you made it through this workout, and we hope you enjoy it and do it many, many more times.
Okay. So that's how you work out with your baby. And I used to do that to you guys when you were kids, and you also reacted the same way. This is a wedding singer that cries, and I'm sorry, but it's funny. And we're going to talk about Jimothy, and we're going to talk about other Jimothys, because yes, you might be wondering, when's she going to bring it up? Short spine syndrome is sweeping the nation. No, I'm not still talking about this guy who's about to cry in front of us. I'm talking about cute little creatures with fucked up spines, and people think it's cute, and I will show you. I do wonder if Jimothy's mom was that meth raccoon in that car, but we won't go there for now. We will question it later. Here we go.
I can't believe that you are married. To think that little girl is like no other. I sing out loud. I'm so thankful to be your brother. For what is a brother? What has he got? If not a sister, then he has not. To say I love you wouldn't be as true. Because Donald, I love you too.
You know, this is just a dude that I thought you guys would like. I took one look at this video and I said, damn, the kids are going to love that. That's right. It's Satan. I know how much you guys love the devil. Well, guess what? Guess what? The internet has saw fit to make it so that you can have your own virtual devil anytime you want. Isn't that cool? Dad bought you Miss Shorty for Christmas. I'm so sorry. Also, mahjong to you, Tiffany. Mahjong to you. Look, it's the devil. By the way, this is a channel that is dedicated to true crime and trying to find missing people. But sometimes things change. And sometimes shit gets a little crazy. And this is one of those times. Okay. Sometimes dad loses his debit card and things go insane. And I make you watch videos of the devil. And if you tell your mother, we will go to family court and I will legally divorce you. You will be emancipated and you'll have to pay your own rent. Okay. You're all grounded. Stephen, I don't know what that means, but I'm presuming a mortgage is some sort of bill. And how dare you? How dare you? Honestly, this is for anybody who's violently high. This is for you. I went to urgent care yesterday. Got a breathing treatment, steroids, and antibiotics for just in case. I feel so much better. Also, it's my birthday. Oh, I'm so glad you feel better. You deserve all the antibiotics and more. We love you so much. Mahjong to you. Happy birthday. I got you something special. I got you the devil. Look, Tiff, I hired the devil. Happy birthday to you. This is your gift. Isn't that fun how Dad harnessed the power of the devil for you? Aboo, happy birthday. Aboo. Look, Newt the Cute loved your bracelet, by the way. Tiffany makes beautiful jewelry. And if you put the link up, Tiff, and I'll share it. Happy birthday, Tiffany. This is what Lindsey Graham sees or saw on his birthday. Absolutely. Happy birthday, Tiffany. This is how to treat your mother right.
Well, you're so ugly, your ears stick out to get away from your face. Well, your mama is
Hold it, wait a minute. Don't bring anyone's mother into this. She ain't here. If it wasn't for your mother, you wouldn't be here. So remember, when you put down one mother, you put down mothers all over the world.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her.
Mia, send this to Heed. Send this to Heed. And not me standing in my living room screaming, "Where's my bird mask?" Because that's what just happened. I can't find any of my masks. Yes, it's vanity sex. These are people who fuck because they like the way they look in the mirror. I don't know. I don't know who this is. But it scares me, and it's for Tiffany's birthday.
Treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I always love her. My mother, so treat her right. Treat her right.
Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right. Treat her right, treat your mother right. Treat her right, treat her right.
Mother, there is no other like mother, so treat her right. Mother, I always love her. My mother, so treat her right, treat her right.
Just kidding. This is for Tiff's birthday. That's right. Tiffany, we're going back for your birthday. We're going back in time to one of the best videos we've ever shown on this channel. It taught us so many things about friendship and family, but most importantly, it taught us about brucellosis. Please enjoy.
Hi, my name is Catherine Lord, and I want to welcome you to the wonderful world of puppies. In this video, we are going to help you understand what's involved in having a litter. By now, you should know your bitch is pregnant. Sometimes a bitch will come earlier, sometimes a few days later. Milk Aid helps aid the bitch. Watch your bitch. What is normal for your bitch? The delivery has begun. The bitch is into heavy labor. Comforting the bitch, you want to reassure your bitch if your bitch lets out a scream. We only usually allow the bitches to eat 1 or 2 of the afterbirths. Breeders always say, call your vet when the bitch has had contractions for a long time.
The bitch should be examined to make sure that all the nipples are okay. If the bitch vomits, the bitch may be in difficulty. Small bitch. Bitches. Every bitch should be checked for brucellosis.
Why is it important that a bitch not be overweight?
Overweight bitches have an overweight bitch, fat bitch, and you should exercise the bitch.
Approximately how long can a bitch go?
A lot depends on the bitch.
The bitch.
The bitch is just very, very nervous. Milk the bitch, calm the bitch down, and try to milk the bitch like a cow.
Like a cow. He does look like Lucas McCrary. I'm telling Lucas you said that. That's crazy that you even said Lucas. How do you know about Lucas? You know, Dylan is going to be in St. Petersburg, Florida with Lucas for the Absolute Show, I believe, in September. So I'll give you guys the info for that if anybody wants to go to that comedy festival and see him. He will be DJing the roast battles. I will not be there because Florida. You should have. Absolutely should have. What? That's right. That's right. Oh, he opened for KC? Oh, did he do his church camp bit? He's so funny. I love Lucas. That's your hometown. He's going to be there. You know what, Mia? He was asking me so many questions about it. And I was like, I don't fucking know. I know there's a lot of drag queens. You should tell me, what do we need to know? What does he need to know? I'm not going. Fuck that. He'll go. No offense, but Florida, come on. I'm not gonna. It's terrifying. No. But he'll go. He has to legally or something for work. It's the best. Uh-oh. Well, you know what else is the best? Breaking news. I saved this for the end because good news, save the best for last. Guess who got arrested?
Breaking news to get to, though, as this is coming into our newsroom just in the last couple of moments. This post coming from TMZ saying breaking, Andrew and Tristan Tate have been arrested in Miami. We also have this post coming from the New York Post. Manosphere influencers Andrew and Tristan Tate arrested by U.S. Marshals in Florida. The Associated Press is reporting influencer brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested by federal authorities on Saturday in Miami. That's according to the U.S. Marshals Service. The charges against the pair were not immediately announced, but a spokesperson for the Marshal Service is telling the Associated Press that the warrant was sealed. I want to put up some video on your screen right now of the Tate brothers.
Well, they were in Romania because, you know, they've got that big sex trafficking business and they were doing podcasts on it, bragging about it, just having a time. And they thought they could get away with all sorts of shit. Greta Thunberg fucking narked him out. God bless her. And these dipshits said, let's go to Florida. Hello. And now look. Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
They were arrested on extradition request from the UK. That's according to a person who is familiar with the matter, who spoke on the condition of anonymity because they were not authorized to publicly discuss this case. The brothers, proponents of hypermasculinity, who have millions of followers on social media, have been wanted in the United Kingdom, where they face rape and...
Hey, you know who else promotes hypermasculinity? Dudes in prison. They promote that shit. They're going to love the Tate brothers. Whoo! What? No? Please tell us in the chat. Very curious.
Human trafficking charges. The brothers are dual U.S. and British citizens who moved to Romania in 2016. They were arrested there in 2022, accused of participating in schemes to lure women for sexual exploitation. They denied those allegations, and the case did not go forward because legal and procedural irregularities. The former professional kickboxers have amassed a following of fans, particularly young men and boys.
Dude,
by
that is
professing
fucking
a
crazy.
lifestyle of luxury and
Holy shit.
unapologetic misogyny.
Yeah, big gay summer.
The pending charges in the UK accuse the brothers of abusing women between 2012 and 2015.
Dude, right? Can we do a Singapore caning on these assholes? Because they fucking deserve it. Ugh.
North of London, where they grew up. Their lawyers have said that they denied the allegations. We also have this coming in from the Crown Prosecution Service, who has decided to bring additional charges against the brothers, Andrew and Tristan Tate. Following their arrest, prosecutors will seek extradition in relation to the original charges and the further charges they have authorized. So just reading from their website, once again, they're deciding to bring those further charges against the brothers Andrew and Tristan Tate in relation to 4 further victims. The CPS deciding to prosecute Andrew Tate, who is 39, with 7 further counts of rape, 3.
Oh, like my water sparkling. Oh, it's going to sparkle in prison. I'm sure they'll get you sparkling water with the bubbles in it. In jail, bud.
counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation, 3 counts of assault, and bodily harm, and 19 additional charges for offenses relating to indecent images of children and extreme pornography. The CPS deciding to prosecute Tristan Tate, who is 38 years old, with 1 count of sexual assault, 2 counts of rape, and 3 counts of arranging or facilitating trafficking for sexual exploitation. The offending is alleged to have taken place between July of 2010 and August of 2017. So we wanted to be sure to bring you that breaking news, as Andrew and Tristan Tate have been arrested by the U.S. Marshal Service in Miami. That breaking news just coming in moments ago. We are going to slide away right now for a quick 2-minute commercial break. Our coverage continuing in moments, so stay close.
Well, there you go. So that happened.
You know what you are? You remind me of the Wizard of Loneliness, because you're your own.
How do I stop it? Stop sharing. Stop this shit. Why doesn't it pause it on time? Why? Listen, guys. This is fantastic news. The Tate brothers, prison, love to hear it. Love to hear it. That's where they belong. Put them there. Put them there because they belong there. How about that? How do I add myself to the stage? There I am. The Tate brothers. To prison they go. We wish them the best on their future endeavors. Okay? So, it's Bob. I was smoking with Bob. What else is on my list? Okay. Some of you guys were asking about fabric and textile archives, because we were talking about the whole tracing an object. Now, I do have to go in a second, because Dad does have to go back to work. And I have an overnighter to pull tonight. But I went ahead and I grabbed a bunch of textile and fabric archives. And I put them in a Google Doc called Textile Archives. Okay? And I'm going to be adding that to the OSINT cheat sheet, but I'm also going to be making a separate one available to everyone. And it's got about 22, I think, different websites that you can go to look through old fabrics and textiles meaning fabrics, in case perhaps you're working on tracing an object and you could use that to help benefit it. So what else do I have in my notes? That's going to be available, and I will put it on the community wall for anybody who would like to take part and use that. Okay. Give me just 1 second. And then what else do I got here? Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up. And then we've got, what is this? Trafficam. It's an app that's designed to help fight human trafficking by having users upload pictures of their hotel rooms. And that's going to be going up too. I'll put a link to that because you guys were talking about that, but I wanted to read you something about it. This is from a Spectrum article, which I'm presuming is not the cable company. But Abby Stylianou built an app that asks its users to upload photos. Here, actually, let me share this page with you so you can see it too. Here we go. And then we're going to get out of here. Abby Stylianou built an app that asks its users to upload photos of hotel rooms they stayed in when they travel. It may seem like a simple act, but the resulting database of hotel room images helps Stylianou and her colleagues assist victims of human trafficking. Traffickers often post photos of their victims in hotel rooms as online advertisements, evidence that can be used to find victims and prosecute the perps of those crimes. But to use this evidence, analysts must be able to determine where the photos were taken. That's where Trafficam comes in. The app uses the submitted images to train an image search system currently in use by the US-based NCMEC, aiding in its efforts to geolocate posted images, a deceptively hard task. She's a professor at St. Louis University, and she's currently working with Nathan Jacobs' group at Washington University in St. Louis to push the model even further, developing a multimodal search capability that allow for video and text queries. So basically, it goes on and on about her and her history. And I think this is a brilliant app. This article is from 2025, from November. And this is what it looks like, the database, right? And something as simple as the carpet, the walls, the drapes, the chairs, those things can help when they're trying to find a victim that's posted in an advertisement. So the AI app specifically is called Traffic Cam. Now, one more thing I just want to share with you, for those of you who are new to the channel, who weren't here back when we showed this. But aside from databases and archives on textiles and fabrics and archives on hotel rooms, there's another archive called boneid.net. And this is a visual guide for forensic anthropologists, law enforcement, naturalists, and the simply curious. This will help you identify bones from many common species, regardless of your academic training. And the reason I brought this up is because someone in one of my Facebook groups found a bone the other day. Her dog brought it to her and ended up being human. And I thought, I should show this to the class again, because I had to link this to her. She was like, I had no idea this exists. And I was like, this is how you can find out what various bone types look like. You can go to the species and atomic elements. You can search by the view and the geography. And then you can identify whether a bone is human or not. It's very interesting and useful database, I think. So there's 3 databases I wanted to tell you about today. Traffic Cam is one. Bone ID is another. And the other is the Textile Archives, which there's actually 22 databases. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me let you in. Perfect timing, because we're wrapping up. And I will link those below. Oh, Moogies! I will link those below. All right. You found a spine bone in the yard the other day. Jesus. Well, you can find out what kind of spine. So I think we're going to end on this. Let me show you. Let me stop sharing that. I'm going to show you one more tab. Happy birthday to Tiff again. Happy birthday to you, Tiff. And by the way, we're going to utilize those databases and archives next time. And yes, true. The Doe network does have that capability. Oops, why won't it let me cancel? This is true. And the Doe network, I did link, I believe, in the 2 videos ago, and I will link it again. For those of you who wanted to know what a Jimothy is, it's short spine syndrome, and it's sweeping the nation. Everybody loves it. It looks crippling and painful, but it's cute when it's a raccoon with it. Now, again, I don't know if this is meth raccoon's fault because it had a baby on meth. I don't know. But this is Jimothy. Jimothy. And good night. And I love you all. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow.